A man who plays one of the most iconic characters in film history. The one, the only,
Okay, that's better.
Mark Hamill.
Okay, so we're gonna introduce Mark Hamill. Hey guys, we're back again, and we're live at the Star Wars Celebration. For we have the trailer is going to be shown live for The Last Jedi, and Mark Hamill is just being introduced right now, which is pretty awesome.
I thought they provided me all my ad libs, which is good for me. Love you back.
You just hear the Joker in his voice.
They saw you yesterday. You're just like old hat at this now. You're doing this every day.
I never get used to it, you know? We go back to our everyday lives where, instead of adoring fans, my wife's telling me to take out the trash and pick up after the dogs in the yard. It's very unglamorous.
So I have to ask you the question on everybody's mind, I imagine, for the last 2 years. Does Luke Skywalker finally get to speak in this film?
I might be one of the most valuable characters to Lucasfilm. Not because I'm a legacy character, but thanks to short-term memory loss. I don't remember what I had for breakfast. So I don't remember. And I'm joking, but even when I went in and did ADR and saw this footage, it was like an out-of-body experience. It's so contained in its own world. And you show up in jeans and a t-shirt, and it's really scary. Ryan came out to my house, like he went to all of us, to discuss the script and so forth, and we spent several hours. I brought him into my TV room and showed him my favorite episode of Sergeant Bilko. Important things. And I said to him, the truth of the matter is, one of the reasons I loved Rogue One so much in the prequels was that I was not in them. I could just relax and enjoy. I didn't have any anxiety about whether I did the right thing or was successful. And I said to Ryan, we had a beginning, a middle, and an end in our original trilogy. I just don't want to tempt fate. You can't catch lightning in a bottle over again. And the truth be known, Ryan, is I'm terrified. You know what he said? So am I.
Huh.
And I said, now, that's a director I could love. Because he didn't...
That's the truth.
And I'd seen Looper and Brothers Bloom, all of it, and Brick. You can't categorize. A lot of times you see directors' films and there's a thread that goes through them all, and his films are all so diverse and also
very different,
ambitious in their own way. And he, in this experience, he's rocketed to the top of my all-time favorite directors, believe me.
Awesome.
I couldn't have done it without him. He was my seeing eye dog, and all I knew was, if Ryan's happy, I'm happy. I totally turned over my performance to Ryan, and just sort of knew that if he was satisfied, then we got it right.
I think the feeling seems very mutual among the cast. Coming back all these years later, what is it like to find Luke's voice again? Not just vocally, but metaphorically. What's it like getting back into this character after all these years? Did you go back and watch the old films? Is he at such a new place that it didn't matter?
Well, in 7, you discovered Luke, obviously, is a hermit on this island, and there's so much unsaid about where he's been and what he's done. And
basically turning into Obi-Wan.
Their own backstories. You want to figure out what you've done and where you've been. But I realized that wasn't really important to the story of Force Awakens. I still made it up myself. And, I tried to show it to JJ, and he, was accommodating, but basically patted me on the head, gave me a cookie, and made me go away. because whatever, make it up. I mean, they allude to things that have happened, and to a certain extent, it's not Luke's story anymore. But I think he's an important part of the overall arc of the saga. And again, there's a lot of mystery about him, even within the film. So you have to fill in your own backstory. I'm sure there'll be comic books and video games and novels that tell the story, but like I say, and I shared with Ryan a lot of my own things. I thought I have to relate to things that are real in my own life to understand where Luke is at this point in his life.
I'm just going to break in here and make sure that everybody out there realizes he is so significantly important to this next film.
Well, that's good to hear.
Mr. Modesty.
And by the way, I look down and I see Olaf, I see Wonder Woman, I see God, I see my colleague Daisy, my son. And this one, if she were any cuter, she'd be an actual Disney cartoon. Doesn't come any cuter than Kelly.
I love that you look at me and see an animated character. Thank you. Now, this is a personal question because, this is how I approach a lot of my roles. Did you do a lot of physical training to get into Luke Skywalker?
We all had a good laugh about that. Because, when I read the script, the
Physical
very first
training.
one is Luke Skywalker is damaged. I went, okay, let's go. And I'm reading about, everybody talks about me all through the movie. Skywalker must be stopped. The sword of Skywalker is dangerous. I kept making all these notes. Ooh, that's the 33rd mention. And people are talking about me. You know what I thought was when I said, you know what, I know I'm probably going to come in towards the end of the third act. But I thought when you were in the forest and the lightsaber jiggled in the snow, I said, okay, here I am. And it flies into the hands of Rey. She didn't even do any training. Although you all reminded me, I didn't finish. I dropped out of school, so I should talk, right? But no, eventually, the only thing that made me nervous is I thought if it doesn't work and I turn around and it seems so obviously a cliffhanger, which I'm standing on the edge of a cliff. Get the metaphor? I thought maybe they should just print "to be continued" on my forehead.
Yeah.
But after all that training, I went for 50 weeks, twice a week. Never canceled and was never late. Not like some people, I can say. Space sis. But so I thought I was going to do something physical. I read the last page. I said, "Really? I turn and remove my hood? That's it?" Then I joked about
So he did all this training for The Force Awakens.
Cut at the last minute. See, I've lost total credibility with the public through social media because I lie all the time. And I post, an exclusive look at an episode 8 trailer, and it's a picture of my trailer on the back lot, what my kids call dad humor. So this year, someone said, "Are you going to post one of your classic April Fool's jokes?" And I said, "Absolutely not. So believe any outrageous, crazy, or absurd notion I post that day. I can't get away with it anymore. It's like the boy who cried wolf. Nobody believes me." That's why on this April Fool's, I didn't even wait. I just put April Fool's picture and said, in episode 8, Luke has taken a vow of silence but communicates telepathically. I'm hoping to do voiceover, but director Ryan Johnson is leaning towards subtitles.
Make the kids read.
Yesterday was the incredible 40th celebration, which you attended. Anything you want to say to all of these incredible fans after 40 years of going on this journey with you?
Well, listen, you people, first of all, if it weren't for you, I wouldn't be sitting here right now.
Yeah. Very
No,
nice.
honestly, you've been so supportive. You're there for us all the time, in good times and bad times. I got a little flat
There were
last
bad
night
times.
because I made the comment. You people are more supportive than my actual family because they criticize and make fun of me. But I'm sure you do too, but not to my face. But no, I thank you all so much. I mean, it really is. It's almost moving when you really think about how we've affected so many people, inspired so many people, and that it's generational, that it's handed down. The original fans are grown with children of their own. I met my wife online for Empire. Whatever it is, it's and going to the hospitals and meeting these kids that have such dire adversities in their lives. No, it makes you feel like it puts things in perspective. It makes you think, maybe just doing voiceovers on cartoons and playing the trickster is so trivial compared to the kind of benefits that these kids get from meeting people like this, because it's so inspirational to them. I mean, I met a little boy who had lost his arm because of tuberculosis, and he told me, I wasn't worried because Luke lost his hand. I know. I mean, it's tough. I mean, it can be emotionally harrowing. So I always use reverse psychology and say, are you faking? You don't look sick to me. Come on, you're trying to get out of schoolwork, right? But I'm telling you, it's a gift and something that I will never take for granted. So thank you all so much.
Very nice, Mark Hamill.
I would say that this crowd has been unbelievably generous
It's
and
time.
patient. So I'm going
It's
to
time.
ask Ryan, do you have anything that you brought today for the fans?
It's time.
I might. So I want to show you guys this. I'm so excited and happy about this. We have a teaser poster that is at
Teaser poster.
Wait a second. I just
April
wanna
Fools.
reenact for everybody at home. This is what we heard. Oh. Just stabbing him.
when you guys see that. So can we put it up? It is absolutely gorgeous.
Whoa.
Oh.
Can we zoom out?
Oh, wow. Very nice. That's a nice poster. Wow.
Oh. That is. Gotta soak that in.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yep.
And you know what? These guys have not seen this either, so they are looking back over their shoulder because they're seeing it for the first time.
That is very, very cool. All right, well that does it, guys. Thank you so much for coming.
Now, first of all, important to know, every single one of you sitting out there gets one of them.
Ah. They all get one of the posters. So the fans joyously erupt and cheer.
But I'm sorry to say that I don't think we can get Ryan to stay up all night and sign every single one, so I hope you understand that. Maybe.
This has been an absolute thrill. Is there anything else you want to...
Oh, now they're teasing us.
I mean, they seem like they're really interested in more.
Come on, show it already. It's time.
Anything?
There's a trail. Of course, there's a trailer. What are you talking about?
There you go.
So I want you guys to know, this is also going to be these guys' first time seeing this trailer. We're going to go. I haven't seen
Cool.
it with you together. Let's do this.
They're excited.
All right, we're gonna.
Hey, here we go.
This way.
Star Wars: The Last Jedi trailer.
I did lines for the
World
trailer.
premiere.
I haven't even seen
You
this
had to do
footage.
rehearsal. It was this.
Oh, we're going this way.
Ooh, the suspense. Ooh, dark already. Snoke's voice.
Just breathe. Now, reach out.
Maybe not. It's Hamill's voice.
What do you see?
Light.
Darkness.
Darkness. A balance.
It's so much bigger.
Christmas. Oh, whoa. Love the red smoke.
I only know one truth.
Ooh.
It's time for the Jedi to end.
It's time for the Jedi to end. The words of Mark Hamill. Skywalker, December. Very cool. Nice little. I would say that was more of a teaser trailer, but didn't show too much, but showed some nice intergalactic scenes, fighting scenes.
Thank you guys so
Everything looks
much.
like it's
I am so proud of this
dire.
cast and crew and everything. That I'm so proud of this movie. I cannot wait for the coming year to show you guys more and more, and to show you the movie eventually. That'll happen eventually.
He looks
Right
very
now,
excited.
though, all
That's
I want
great.
to do is watch the trailer in this room with you guys one more time. Roll it again. Guys, thank you so
Gonna roll
much.
it again.
Much more to come. We love you guys. Thank you, Celebration.
Yeah, let's see this again. Okay, so Rey is running away from something. She's out of breath.
Breathe.
But she's being asked to breathe.
Just breathe.
Maybe she's getting her Jedi training
Now, reach out.
in Ireland. yeah, it looks like she's getting her training.
What do you see?
Light.
She sees light. She sees darkness. Yeah.
A balance.
So there has to be a balance at some point.
It's so much bigger.
But Luke says it's much bigger than that. So this Christmas, that almost reminds me of the speed race with Anakin in the
I
prequels.
only know one truth.
Looks like there's a lot of death and destruction, that's for sure.
It's time for the Jedi to end.
Why does Luke Skywalker want the Jedi to end? Guess that is the question. December. Okay, guys. Well, it's a nice little teaser. I'm sure there's going to be a lot more trailers coming within the next few months. Great to finally see something. And great that we finally got to see a little bit of the trailer for The Last Jedi. So thank you guys for watching. We're gonna have more Star Wars news as it comes. Please like, subscribe, and comment on this video, and uh, subscribe, and also check out our blog, the HollywoodGeekReport.com. That's HollywoodGeekReport.com for news updates across Hollywood and beyond. Thanks, guys.